Good afternoon and welcome to this video lecture about the DNA sequencing. DNA sequencing, also called as the gene sequencing, genomic sequencing. So, in this lecture, we will discussing about the DNA sequencing. So, DNA sequencing means finding the order of the nucleotide in a piece of the DNA. In sequencing we detect the nucleotide sequencing in a given DNA piece. The nucleotide order determines the amino acid order and by extension protein structure and functions, that is called as the proteomics. The term DNA sequencing refers to methods for determining the order of the nucleotides base, that is the nucleotide base that present in the DNA, that is the adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine in a molecule of the DNA. Mainly in sequencing, we detect the nucleotide base sequence in DNA, that is the adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. Next point, that is the DNA sequencing is useful in the studying the fundamental biological process and in the applied field such as diagnostic or forensic research. So the DNA sequencing is the most important thing in the various field, just like the studying of the fundamental biological process and diagnostic of the various diseases like the cancer or some of the viral disease, just as the median Vishna and other viral disease and forensic research also. So the sequencing is important methods or important technique that used in our life or in scientific studies. Next one is the in 1975 the first complete DNA genome to be sequenced is that of the bacteriophage 5X174. This is the first genome is sequenced and this is important. Okay. Next one is why is genome sequencing is important. So to understand how the genome has evolved works, how gene works together to direct growth, development and the maintenance of entire organism. So by the use of the sequencing we know about the or we detect the a gene is work as a growth of a organism, development of a organism. First point in the importance of the sequencing is the understand how gene expression is regulated in a particular environment. In different environmental condition, the a gene is expressed of or oven features in different environmental condition in different thinkings. Second one is the to study the gene expression in a specific tissue, organ or tumors. A gene express or specific thing just like the proteins, hormones in a specific tissue, organ or tumors. Third one is the to study the human variation. Some people's variation present in the human to human or person to person. These variation is detected by the gene sequencing. Next one is the to study how human relate to other organisms. Some people's or some researchers or scientists called as the human monkey development come in the humans. So how this is occurs? These are diagnosed or these research are occurs by the genomic sequencing. Next point, to find the correlation how genome information relates to development of the cancer, susceptibility of the certain disease drug metabolism, that is the pharmacogenomics. All studies related to pharmacogenomics are also occur by the genome sequencing. So this is the genome sequencing importance. Then the methods of the sequencing, mainly two methods of the sequencing. First one is the Singer's method, or next one is the Maxam-Gilbert method. Singer's method, also called as the dideoxy, also called as the dideoxy, primer extension, chain termination, or enzymatic method. These are the alternate name of the Singer's method. These are the alternate name of the Singer's method. Next one is the Maxam-Gilbert method. Maxam-Gilbert method, other name or similar name is the chemical cleavage method, also called as the chemical cleavage method. First one is the Singer's method, or also called as the dideoxy method, primer extension, chain termination, or enzymatic method. This is the most popular protocol for the sequencing. Most popular protocol of the sequencing, very adaptable, scalable to large sequencing project. Because of the Singer's method is easy and easily to proceed. Singer's method is most popular protocol because of it is easy and easily proceed protocol is follow in the Singer's method or enzymatic method. Mostly use the enzymatic method name. So Singer method is the most popular method. Next one is the Maxam and Gilbert or chemical cleavage method. The DNA is labeled and then the chemically cleaved a sequence dependent manner. This method is not easily scaled. Because of the this is the delayed procedure and various chemicals procedure is occurs in the Maxam and Gilbert method. So this is the more lengthy and not easy protocol of the Maxam and Gilbert method. So this method is not used in easy way. This is the lengthy protocol in Maxam and Gilbert methods or chemical cleavage method. Next point, modern sequencing equipment used the principle of the Singer's techniques. At present days, various automated sequencing equipment is available in the market, and most of these equipment follow the principles of the Singer's technique or enzymatic technique. Most of the equipment that available in the market at present time, these follow the principle of the Singer's method because of it is most easily, and protocol or principle of the Singer's method is easy than the Maxam and Gilbert method. Then we will discuss in detail about these two methods. First one is the Maxam and Gilbert method. This sequencing developed by the Alan Maxam and Walter Gilbert in the 1976 to 1977. This method is based on the nucleotide specific partial chemical modification of the DNA. This is the chemical modification of the DNA. First important thing, that is chemical modification or chemical method is called as the Maxam and Gilbert method. Next, and subsequent cleavage of the DNA backbone at site adjustment to the modified nucleotides. In this method, we take the DNA either double stranded or single stranded DNA or single stranded RNA may be used, and after these they are firstly chemically treated or modified. Chemically modification, firstly they are chemically modified, or then the cleavage of that DNA. cleavage of that, sorry, sorry, that DNA. Okay, so cleavage of that DNA, and after to that these DNA cleavage DNA are separated by the gel electrophoresis method. Okay, in this method this procedure is followed. They take the either single standard or double standard DNA, or sorry, double standard DNA, either single standard DNA or single standard RNA we take in this method, and after to that they are chemically modified these DNA or RNA, and then they cleave that DNA. Okay, or after to that cleavage of the DNA, they are separated by the gel electrophoresis method. Okay, then detail discussed about the Nexon and Gilbert method. The template used in this sequencing method can be either double standard DNA or single standard DNA from the chromosomal DNA is labeled with the radioactive phosphate at 5' end. This is the 5' end, or this is the 3' end of the 5' and 3' of DNA, and at the 5' end they present the phosphate group, and these phosphate group are the labeled with the radioactive. These phosphate are the radioactive, and the radioactive phosphate is called as 32 phosphate or 32P. Okay, this is the radioactive phosphate. In the Maxim and Gilbert method, first step is the DNA is labeled with the radioactive phosphate at the 5' end. Next point, the labeled DNA fragment is then divided into 4 allocates, each of which is treated with a reagent which modify the specific base. After these are the large quantity of this type of the DNA. Large quantity of these type of the DNA, they contain 5' 5' 5' that is 3' 3' and 3' and 3' and all 5' and contain the radio label 32, P32, P32, P32. Okay, all these DNA. After to these DNA divided into 4 tubes. So 4 open tubes or test tubes. These are the 4 tubes. Okay, at this stage these divided in the 4 tubes. After to that, the method requires radioactive labeling at one end and the purification of the DNA fragment to be sequenced. Chemical treatment generate brick at a small proportion of 1 or 2 of the 4 nucleotide base in each of the 4 reactions. In these 4 reactions, they are chemically treated. After to that, in these they have the DNA. They have the DNA, and these DNA, 5% of these DNA, they are radioactive phosphate group presented. After to that, these 4 tubes are treated with the chemical, just like the and treated with the chemical, and all chemicals, different chemicals break these DNA fragment in the different nucleotides, just like the one chemical cut the DNA at G, second one is A plus Z, third one is C plus T. So the chemical that first one is the by the heating. First is the sorry, one second. First one is the heating with the dilute acid. First one is, sorry, dilute acid. If the dilute acid in one test tube added the dilute acid and after to that they are heat. So DNA backbone A and Z are broken. A and Z are broken. A and Z are broken if diluted acid are added in one tube and then heated. Then 2M NaCl 2M sorry 2M NaCl is treated, then cleave at A only C or broken only C, and if the piperidine is added or treated with the piperidine, sorry PIPRE, sorry PERI piperidine, so both of the C and T are broken, and one more left, that is G. So if the adding alkali reagent, alkali, so Z is broken. So these are the four chemical added in these different tubes. One chemical added in the one, this is the one, this is one, this is two, this is two, this is three, and this is four, and this is four. So one chemical added in the one of the tubes, and that tube contain the radiolabeled phosphate DNA, and these DNA is, after the adding of these chemical, these DNA is cut at the different sites, different sites. So size of the DNA are different and cut the DNA in the different sequence. Okay. Next point, thus a series of labeled fragment is generated. If the DNA is cut in the different side, that is the A, T, C, Z, A, C, T, A, C, C. So this is present in the first tube. These sequence present in the first tube. Second tube is contain the C, C, Z, C, T, A, T, T. Second tube contain this sequence. Third tube is contain A, C, 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 T, A, T, T. Third tube contain this sequence, and fourth tube contain Z, C, 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 A, C, C, T, A, T. So these are the different sequence present in the different tubes. Okay. And the fragment in the four reactions are arranged side by side in the gel electrophoresis for size separation. we various time use the gel electrophoresis. First, discussing about the gel electrophoresis. Gel electrophoresis is a chemical process, just like the jelly-like preparation. Gel electrophoresis is the jelly-like preparation, and these are the separate the DNA or protein in protein according to their size. If the electricity or electron is passes away these gel, so we suppose that this is the gel electrophoresis. This is the gel electrophoresis. In the gel electrophoresis, well present on one side. In these well, they added these DNA. We added these DNA sequence. Okay. So in first well of gel, first well, they called as the well. In first well, we added the first DNA sequence. Second means second, third in third, and fourth in fourth. And these are passes the electricity. And if the passes the electricity, this contain the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 base. In first DNA sample they contain the 7 bases. So in the gel, the shorter DNA fragment are run fastly. So these DNA are run these DNA are run fastly, and they are run longer distance. And the second, they contain the 8 base in their liquids, so they are much smaller distance than the simple one. Third one, they contain the 9 bases. They run some of these less than the sample number second and third one. They are much less distance than other 3 samples. So uh, these are the sample variation they run in the gel electrophoresis, and according to these gel electrophoresis, they diagnose the length of the DNA. They diagnose the length of the DNA. After to that, they visualize the fragment, and the gel is exposed to X-ray film for the autoradiograph, yielding a series of the dark bands, each corresponding to a radio-labeled DNA fragment from which the sequence may be inferred. So after to that, how to take the autoradiograph, fresh X-ray film is taken and they are arranged on these gel. They are arranged on the gel and left for the some times. After some time, they take the X-ray film. Suppose this is the X-ray film, and these X-ray film that contain the same band on or surface. These X-ray film contain these bands, and these X-ray film we can store for further use or for further identification. So this is the chemical method or Maxim and Gilbert method. The next one is the Singer's sequencing, or also called as the enzymatic method. In this Singer's method, the classical chain terminator method require a single standard DNA template. In Maxim and Gilbert method, we can use single standard or double standard DNA or RNA we can use. But in the Singer sequencing, we are required only on the single standard DNA template. Sorry. Single standard template and a primer, DNA primer, DNA polymerase enzymes, radioactively or fluorescent labeled nucleotides and modified nucleotides that terminate DNA strands elongation. Okay, so these things are required in the Singer's technique or enzymatic technique, that is the single standard DNA template. DNA primers are also required in the Singer's techniques. DNA polymerase enzymes, these enzymes also can be used in the PCR reaction for polymerization, and radioactively or fluorescent labeled nucleotide also used in the Singer's method, just like the Maxwell and Gilbert method, and a modified nucleotide that terminate the DNA strand elongation, also called as the terminator. Modified nucleotide terminates the DNA strand, that is also called as terminators. Terminators. So next point in the Singer's method, that is the DNA sample is divided in the four separate sequencing reactions. Four separate sequencing reaction and containing all four the standard deoxynucleotide. Deoxynucleotide called as the DATP, adenine, DZTP, guanine, DCTP, cytosine, and DTTP, thymine, and the DNA polymerase enzymes. So, firstly, the sample is divided in the four separate reactions. The sample is divided in the four reactions tubes, and these four reaction contain the one tube contain the DATP, second is DZTP, third one DCTP, and fourth tube that contain DTTP, and all tube contain DNA polymerase enzyme. So firstly in these tubes they have the sample DNA. This is the sample DNA. Sample DNA, and after to that all two contain the sample DNA. After to that, in first tube we added the DATP, second tube that added the DZTP, in third tube we added the DCTP, and in fourth tube we added the DTTP. Okay, and after to that, we added the DNA polymerase enzyme in all tubes. After to that, they added the DNA polymerase enzyme. DNA polymerase enzyme in all tubes. Okay. After to that, to each reaction is added only one of the four dideoxynucleotide. To each reaction is added only one of the four dideoxy. Sorry to that. First ADTP, GDTP, and CDTP and DTTP added in all four tubes. This is the one group. This is the one group that added all four deoxynucleotide in one tube. Second tube also contain all deoxynucleotide. Third tube also contain all deoxynucleotide, and fourth tube are also contain all four deoxynucleotides. Sorry to that. all nucleotide, that is DATP, DCTP, DZTP, and DTTP. Okay, all these four deoxynucleotide, and all these deoxynucleotide added in all tubes. These are added in all tubes, and after to that only one dideoxynucleotide added in one dideoxynucleotide added in one tube, just like that dideoxynucleotide double D ATP added in tube first, second dideoxy ZTP that added in tube second, dideoxy CTP added in tube third, and dideoxy TTP added in the tube fourth. What is DTP? Dideoxynucleotides, that is that contain that lacking a 3-OH group. Okay, on this is the phosphate group at 5' end, and on 3' group they present the OH group, present the OH at 3' end. If these OH group or hydroxyl group is removed from this 3' end, so called as dideoxy. So these are four added, which are the chain terminating nucleotide. These four dideoxynucleotide are the chain terminating nucleotides. These are the chain terminating terminating. These four are the chain terminating nucleotides, and these nucleotide lacking the OH group at the 3' end. These OH group is required for the formation of the phosphodiester bond between the two nucleotides. Okay, and thus the terminating the DNA strand extension and resulting in the DNA fragments of varying length. So if this is the DNA 5' and 3', these DNA have the OH group at the 3' end. So some of the deoxynucleotides are added, DNTPs are added at the 3' end, and elongation of the DNA is continuously occurs. Elongation of these DNA is continuously occur. All the DNTP, just like the adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine, thymine are added continuously. If these are normal procedure occurs in the DNA replication, and if the DNTP dideoxynucleotide are added, just like after to that the elongation process, one DNTP are bind. After these elongation, the DNTP are bind. So these DNTP cannot have the OH group. So the elongation of these tubes, these strand of the DNA cannot occur. So stop the DNA replication. Or these procedure occurs in all the four tubes. These procedure occurs in all the four tubes, and these tubes that not occurs just like the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 base pairs in each tubes. In first tubes maybe these are bind only 3, in second tube maybe 2, in third tube maybe 4 5. So the length of the DNA is different in each tube, due to the bind of the DDNTP at the 3' end of the DNA, and DNA are always replicate to 5' to 3' end. So on the 3' end, the DNA nucleotides are always bind. Next point, the newly synthesized and labeled DNA fragment are heat, denatured and separate by the size. Okay, with a resolution of the just one nucleotide by the gel electrophoresis on the denaturing polyacrylamide urea gel, with each of the 4 reaction run in one of 4 individual lanes. Just lane name is the adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine. According to he added the DDNTP, and the DNA bands are then visualized by the autoradiograph or UV light, and the DNA sequence can be directly read off the X-ray film or the gel image. After to that, we use a gel, and these gel contain the 4 lane. First lane is name is the A, second one is T, third one is G, and fourth one is C. According to we added the DDNTP. One DDNTP added in one tube, second DDNTP added in second tube, third DDNTP added in third tube, and fourth DDNTP dideoxynucleotide added in the 4 tubes. So the lane of these name is according to DDNTP, and after to that these tube DNA is poured in that well. So these are the DNA mixture. After to that they are run by the use of the electricity. So these different size DNA run in these gel electrophoresis, or also polyacrylamide urea gel. So, and after to that we take the X-ray. This is the X-ray film. After to that we visualized these X-ray film. Okay, this is the X-ray film. Okay, this is the X-ray film, and we diagnose or detect these X-ray film by according to standard visualization. Okay, so this is all over about the sequencing method, and in this important is the definition of the sequencing. Definition of the sequencing is important, and after to that the first genome is sequencing of which organism, that is the Bacteriophage 5X174. This is important, asked many times in the OT. OT means objective type question, just like the filler for multiple. Then the method of the sequencing is important, maybe a short note or long type question. Short note or long. So this is important maximum method of the sequencing. First one is the Singer's or dideoxy or enzymatic method of the sequencing, and second one is the Maxim Gilbert or chemical cleavage method, and most probably or most commonly used method of the sequencing, that is the Singer's method or enzymatic enzymatic method of the sequencing. Why? Because of it is easy, and the protocol or principles of the Singer's technique is easy than the Maxim and Gilbert method. So this is all over about the sequencing. Thank you.